like, you can't be mad forever. You know what I'm saying? You can't be embarrassed forever either. You got to move on. You know what I mean? And it's been some days now, so it's time to move on. Time to move on. And I would be like, okay, it's been some days now. We already cried. We already got angry. We already tried to look for all the excuses in the world. We already tried to do all that, And I would look at my sidekick and be like, you know what? Let's tell the world. Let's rock it out and come back stronger. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. But I'm not sure if her mom or her culture will let her. You know what I mean? I don't know how to rock. Everybody culture different. Everybody's home culture is different. Um, and so I don't know. I don't know if that's even possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at some stuff over in Asia where, and I forgot what country. I want to say China. I want to say China. But boy, when people give you the kick rocks, they really kick the freaking rocks at you. Okay, and they be like, okay, we're done with you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, all wasn't lost for Martha Stewart. You know what I mean? Martha Stewart came back out there, bam, making cakes and chilling out with Snoop Dogg. You know what I mean? So, if she was trying to get her groove and then her groove kind of dropped off because she made some bad choices and bad decisions, I mean, she's going to need some work anyways. I mean, I think that the pause could let her regroup. All pauses aren't bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, all pauses aren't bad. This is just a pause. This is a pause. That she may or may not have created. Just a pause. So she needs to recalibrate, rethink everything, and she needs to figure the thing out. You know, um, not sure how many colleges are gonna want her, um, but she can figure it out. She can figure it out. She can figure it out. I think things are going to actually fall in place. I mean, we've had several people. Wesley Snipes. This thing, Wesley Snipes. You know, yeah. He went behind bars and came right back out there and on some movies again. You know what I mean? Karen. I think Karen is going to be her ace. Karen. Because none of the other ladies have even gotten as close to the penitentiary. Okay? I think Karen is going to be her ace right there because I know if I was in that kind of situation, I'm going to be calling everybody that either got really close or been there. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be calling everybody that got close or even been there so I can understand what the flip I'm facing or may face and how I should go about things. Okay? I wouldn't necessarily, get that type of advice from a lawyer because the best people to get advice from are people who have actually gone down that road incidentally, gotten caught up into something incidentally and then had to go down a road they never planned for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's who I would talk to. Yep. But you know, and that's why you can never look down at people. That's the one thing. You can never look down at someone because boy how easy it is to be stuck in their same shoes, okay? Oh my gosh. Just because somebody's in prison or just because somebody went to jail and well at least I don't have a mug shot or at least I don't have this or at least I don't and then you mess around and here go your mug shot. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. So you can't look down on nobody. Can't look down on nobody. She got a mug shot. Shoot. It's a mug shot. Yeah, like a passport photo. Just I mean you don't want to get it. But if you gotta get it, you gotta get it. Um, it's how we move on. It's how we move on that counts. So hopefully Wendy understands that she isn't stuck in the place. Whether she ends up behind bars or not, by the grace of God, she's not stuck there. and it's how you end the thing. You know what I mean? By the grace of God, her life will continue on, and she'll end it on a high note and on an authentic note. Because sometimes people need to find out who they are in a different place, mentally, everything. Sometimes some people got to be shook to find out. Hold up, hold up, and hopefully she doesn't go. But if she does, for a long haul, she'll be better afterwards, prayerfully.